Hello, everyone. The new Ringo Starr song has dropped. It's the title track to his upcoming album, Rewind Forward. And I've heard this song 3 times just to get a feel of it. You know, if you check into my old videos, just look up Ringo's new song for several other new songs that he's had out over the last bunch of years. You'll find that this is pretty much the same kind of review I'm going to give. Now, I said review already, I let that slip out. This is more like what I like to call, really, first impression. This is the first impression I have. Later on, when I get the entire EP and I hear all 4 songs in their entirety together as a group, this may change. Now, first thing, I can just take any of those old reviews of other songs that he's had out before, like Give More Love in 2017, or uh, Change the World, or World Go Round, or any of those songs. It's the same formula, the same kind of dialogue I'm going to give you here. Basically, this is a pretty decent song. It's okay. It's not a bad song, the new song. It's average, but that's it. It's thoroughly average. And it's more than just that it's okay or just average. It's that it's the same old from Ringo. And I always like to tell everybody to remind you that I am a big Ringo supporter. I am a Ringo fan. I am so happy that Ringo. I say this all the time. Again, just take an old one of these video reviews or impressions from me and insert the new title. But I'll say it again and again. Ringo, it is so amazing that the man looks so good, sounds so good, and that he's out there touring and he's doing work. I love it that Ringo puts out new material. I absolutely love it. It is incredible. This guy has over 20 albums, and he's always trying to keep active and always trying to do what he was here to do, to play music, play drums, perform, and that's very important. I just wish the material was more biting, more exciting, and the key word here, I just wish it was different, you know? Now, there have been some really different kinds of songs that Linda Perry wrote for him. There's a wonderful song with I call it a country edge tinge to it, called Coming Undone. That was on one of his EPs, and there was a great jazzy kind of song called Free Your Soul that Ringo did. And every once in a while, Ringo will offer up a reggae flavored tune. I mean, so I'm trying to be fair here. There's lots of stuff for Ringo that I always point out to fans and viewers who are kind of done with him, that don't really consider Ringo. I say, no, you're missing some good tracks, and I stand by that. There are some really good tracks on recent EPs that he's done, but a lot of fans, myself included, are getting the feeling and coming to the conclusion that Ringo, before you even hear the song, it's just going to be more of the same kind of general vibe, the same sound, the same lyrics. And this is not to say, again, this song is awful or bad. It's not. It's optimistic, it's upbeat, but that's always what it is. It's always optimistic, it's always upbeat. We know that Ringo has his peace and love shtick. Now, I say shtick, and a lot of people will say, how dare you say shtick? Ringo really believes what he says. Ringo believes in peace and love. Well, I believe for sure that Ringo believes in world peace, peace and love around the universe, everybody coming together like that. I know that one-on-one, I mean, I would love to meet Ringo. I always wanted to say, hey, Ringo, thanks for the music, thanks for the memories. I really appreciate it. Love to have the opportunity to meet Ringo, but I think if I just met him, just happened to, brush by him on the street, I think he would tell me to buzz off, that kind of thing. I get that feeling of Ringo, no autographs, that kind of thing. It's enough, you know. So anyway, with this song called Rewind Forward, you have, right at the beginning, you have a lyric. I have to say it again. How can I convince you that love and peace and kindness can change your world? Love, peace, kindness, change the world. Here we go. And you have the same formula, kind of an up-tempo, positive vibe, the same old kind of thing. Beatley harmonies, in the background. That was so much fun to hear on albums like not Weight of the World, Time Takes Time, that great Ringo album from 1992. And then when Ringo was working with Mark Hudson, and you had all that kind of like Beatley harmonic input. Now it's just the same old, same old. That's all I can say, folks. I can't fake this. I'm not going to fake a positive review. It's an okay song. It's thoroughly average. It's upbeat. It's optimistic. If Ringo didn't always do these types of songs, I'd feel much better about it. I just feel like I've heard this before, and I knew before it came out. You know before you hear it, it's going to be that same old flavor. And that's not to say it's a bad flavor. It's just a flavor that is repetitious and something you just want a different taste, is really what it comes down to. So that's the first track. I'm hoping the other three tracks are really different, not the same kind of thing. And when that EP comes out, I'll let you know. Also, I think it's kind of awkward the way he uses the title track and the title words in the song. Rewind forward, rewind forward. It's a little forced. I don't know, forced. Ringo, I love you. Just give us something new.